And now South Africans are calling on African Americans to come home. It is believed that a lot of African American people are living unhappily in the United States.
As an African American living in South Africa with a large platform, I think it's my responsibility to speak up and say that I don't see hate here. I have seen nothing but love and kindness from all of the people that are here in South Africa for the most part. And it's actually been so much love, so much caring and kindness from the people that are here that I relocated. I've been here with my family for almost 2 years now. And the kind of love and acceptance that me and my family have been able to receive here is nothing short of amazing. It's nothing short of miraculous how I was able to leave one country and come to another one and be completely accepted. I am so sick of the rhetoric. I'm so sick of the narrative that we are not on the same page, or we're not equally yoked, or that we're in competition with each other, because in real life, that is not the case. In real life, everything is good here. And it's not because they think that I'm different or even the same as, but just because they respect me as a human and I respect them as humans, and we all get along. Things are good here. I think that a lot of us get wrapped up in social media and start thinking that TikTok beef is real life beef, and that is not the case. This phone, this screen is not real life. The things that are going on in real life every single day are the interactions that you have. If you've never been to Africa, don't speak on how African people are. It doesn't make sense to. And even if you have you visited all 54 countries to be able to say how all of them are? And vice versa. If you over here and you ain't never been over there, why are you speaking on what you think Americans are like or what you think they do? Me and my family and most of the people I know, we don't have no problem either way, back and forth. None of the people I know that are in Africa have problems with Americans, and none of the Americans that I know have problems with people that are in Africa. We need to stop all this negativity and just come together. Like I said, shit that's behind this screen is not real. TikTok is not real. This is social media. People get paid to have beef. People get paid for more views. So of course they're going to post the nastiest things that they can think of and shit that don't even make sense, just so they can get more views and get paid more on both sides. What are we fighting about? I don't even understand. What are we fighting about? Matter of fact, what are y'all fighting about? Because I ain't fighting. I'm not fighting with nobody. I love all y'all, and I feel like most of the people here love me, and I'm grateful for that. And I think that if y'all came over here or y'all went over there, we would all see that. But I don't know. That's just my two.
Hello guys, welcome to Auntie Yami channel. How are you? How are you doing? Happy Thursday as usual. Today in UK, the weather is a bit dodgy. Might be we are expecting winter soon. As you know, some of you, how London weather can change 7 times, 10 times a day. But all the same, it did not stop us to come here and talk about Africa Americans. Guys, as you heard me talking about African American, what is it all about? Remember, there are videos going around where some of the African American has been complaining about how they've been treated with Africans, how Africans has been talking about even describing them as Africans. Anyway, you know what? Everyone has a choice. But today is nothing to do with that. Because at the end of the day, you cannot force people to become who you are. Let people contest their own color or whatever, where they came from, not even forcing them. But today is a different topic, because African Americans are uncovering Africans. And a lot of them, they are getting back to Africa in countries so far such as Benin, Ghana as usual, Tanzania, South Africa, Sierra Leone, Kenya, you name it. Are they happy there? What are they thinking? Do they like African culture? Or else, how are they treated in the motherland? Have they changed how they think about Africa? This is what we are talking about. It's not much me talking, but it's about me showing you the evidence of how the Black Americans, who some of them doesn't like to be called African Americans, are coping in Africa. Anyway, let's listen to some of these videos as we continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's very interesting. As usual, I always say that, my people, wherever you are, please just donate that like to Auntie Yami as we watch this, and also encourage more African Americans to go back to the motherland. There are a lot of countries in the motherland. You can choose wherever you want to go. So listen to this as we continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
My parents will say I'm mad because I decided to quit my job, move all the way to Nigeria to start my streetwear brand with no money, no resources, no contact, literally me and God. Let's gist. Hi, my name is Chimna, and I've always known what I've wanted, but have never really pursued it. So here I am. Well, 2 years ago, I did try to build my streetwear brand, but it never launched. And let's just say the manufacturers are to blame and not me. So I decided to fly to Nigeria. And when I tell you that decision was the best decision I have ever made. I left my comfort zone. I challenged myself to work with new artists, tailors, and creatives. I traveled to markets in Lagos and I couldn't find enough fabric, so I left to Aba. And thank God I'm an Aba babe, so happy and found. I then did something even crazier. I built a 10-piece collection in 3 weeks, from idea to creation. Don't play with me. I launched in Lagos and loved the reception I got from people. And let me tell you, I'm already confident, but that boosted my confidence to the sky. So we're going again, this time in London, but this time I'm working solely with Nigerian artisans and vendors. I'm talking about the graphic designers, the manufacturers, fabric sources, the whole lot. And yes, all the garments are made in Nigeria. It's not every day made in Italy. Some days made in Nigeria. Forget.
So I've officially lived in Tanzania for 8 years. Yes, 8 years, you guys. And before I moved, I didn't really do too much planning. It was really spontaneous. And I got a lot of feedback from people saying how crazy it was, how scary that could be. Like, are you sure you want to do that? Yada, yada, yada. But what's crazier? Staying in a place that's not feeding your spirit, where you're not growing, where you're not being challenged in a productive way. Because yes, life in the States can be very challenging. But what's crazier? Staying in a place where it doesn't sit right with your spirit, or going off to explore and going off to get what you want out of life, going off to tap into something different, to a whole different vibe. So many people wait for the right time to come and to make a move and do this and that. The fact of the matter is, it's never gonna come. You have to make that moment.
Also, I'm in Africa for the first time. Do I feel exponentially better? Absolutely. Is my hair softer? Yes. Is my skin brighter? Yes. Is it breaking out a little bit because of the traveling? Yes. But I feel so much better. And it's so funny because a lot of the locals are like, you can relax, you can have fun. You're not in the war zone anymore. You can disarm yourself, soldier. And you really do realize your level of tenseness. Like, you're so tense, you're so uptight, you can't just relax in the States. And I would say, argue that, like, globally, really, I'm not going to act like Africa doesn't have its issues and its parts of areas and countries that are going through a lot right now. But where I am right now is carefree, it's half fun, it's let loose. And I'm trying to really honor that. So half work, half play. But I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be here. If you are a Black American, please find your way home. It is amazing. I've only had one day here and it's been a magical day. And I can't wait to see what the rest of my time here looks like. And I'm so, so, so grateful. And
I want your movie, some of the guys.
You really know it, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you, my bro. That's cool, man. Not even in my country, they show love. This is why I love you, South Africa. I truly love you. You know, I have a bunch of movies and TV shows and everything in America, commercials, print ads, over 300 different jobs that I've done over 13 years. And, you know, but in America, we got so many stars. There's so many people who are doing stuff. We got these huge celebrities there, you know, and I am not there yet. I'm working on it, but I appreciate the love that I came back to the motherland. I came back to South Africa. When I came back, you know, like that I'm in South Africa and there's so much love for me. And people, you know how people just be saying they did something, oh, I'm gonna check it out. No, every day people be talking about they watch Something with the Guys. They be quoting stuff from the movie. Man, I appreciate that. I got homies, I got people in the same company. I got people who are in the movie. They don't promote it. They ain't gonna say nothing about it. They ain't trying to help nothing. But I appreciate you all, South Africa, because you're helping my dreams come true. And I don't do this for me. I do it so I can get other people jobs, so I can get other people hired, so I can help other people produce their movies and get them distributed. So thank you, South Africa, for the love, man. I think I've only done like 5 South African projects, and I've done another 280 some 90 some projects for America. So man, I appreciate y'all. I love you. Keep supporting me. I appreciate you. I'm gonna make sure I pour my money. Hey, I'm gonna make sure I pour my money back into this community, my non-profit Kicks for Kids. And I'm just gonna love on South Africa, man. South Africa don't do nothing but love on me. So I'm gonna love you right. I'm gonna love right back on you, man. I appreciate you. That's why I picked here over LA, because y'all love on me. I'm always booking jobs. I'm always doing stuff that goes international. I appreciate you. I love you with all my heart.
The door is now open for all Black Americans to move back home to Africa and learn about their ancestral roots. Because of these traps in economy, a lot of Black Americans, they have started realizing that they are not American, and they started doing their DNA test to find out exactly where in Africa they belong. Someone like Ludacris, he did his DNA test to find out exactly where he belonged, and he moved back to Africa in Gabon with his wife. Right now he's living in Africa. And also Sierra also moved back to Benin. She did a DNA test to find out exactly where in Africa she belonged, and she found out that she belonged in Benin, and now she is living in Benin. All these people, they thought that they are Americans. And also Kelly, she moved back to Kenya. Now she has 300 acres of land and she is living in Kenya. So you need to do your DNA test and find out exactly where in Africa you belong. If you're from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore is going to give you a land. He is going to build for you a house and also give you a business. So find out where exactly you belong.
As an American who just moved to Kenya, something I'm getting used to is time here is a suggestion. You know, when you say you want to meet someone, even if it's something serious, you say 4, they hear 7. You know, I'm used to, you know, being late. I'm used to, in the US, Black people were late all the time, but not for like business meetings or like, you know, here, Kenyans, you take it to a whole new level. And I'm Kenyan still. I was born here. Luckily, I haven't lived here as an adult. Hey, you guys are playing with.
All right, so we just landed in Botswana. Did you get any shots of Botswana, Jazz? Or since we've been in the country for almost a half hour and you haven't shot anything? I don't know if you're going to see anything from this trip, guys. This is bad.
Keep it going. So everyone, you can see my camera is overheated. We're going to restart that.
Off to a great start.
Off to a great start.
Out here. The plane was in the background.
Something happened there.
Did I look like a hero? What if we get inspired and we want to like ride an elephant?
No, you can't ride an elephant.
You can't ride it.
Well, what do you see over there?
Huh?
What did you see over there?
You didn't see it on camera, did you?
Well, no, I did.
No,
I just wanted.
You didn't capture it. Tell the truth. I don't want to miss a turn.
No, certainly not.
Can you send me that one?
Shoot your own footage, Jazz. Okay. You're here for social media, Jazz.
Better.
Okay. If you need me to send you my footage, Jazz, then I'll just have you do the damn show.
What's going on, y'all? With my brother here. He's visiting from South Africa. And you've been gone how many years?
6 from New York.
So tell us this. How is it being a black man in South Africa? An African-American man in South Africa?
Okay, well, I'm living my best expat life in Cape Town. I love it there. Things are very affordable for me. My quality of life is extremely high. And I just don't have to worry about a lot of the...
You got a pool in your backyard.
No, it's great. It's great. Like, I have all of the modern amenities that you would think that might be missing in South Africa, you know, but yeah, like everything's great. You know,
How are South Africans towards black Americans?
They love us. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's the shared cultural experience of having to navigate white people so close to home in that way. So with their experience of apartheid, they understand a lot of the Afro-American struggle and how we've had to navigate white people. Additionally, there's a lot of cultural exchange, you know, so now Amapiano has spread out to the U.S. as I'm seeing, but you know, Amapiano is also partly derived from house music. So, you know, there's generations of cultural exchange that have going back and forth. And so, you know, they love us. You know, yeah.
How the food?
Currently in a relationship with a South African.
You in a relationship with a South African?
Yeah.
All right, you done got hooked.
Yeah, got hooked. How's the food? I love South African food. So you have various cuisines, you know, here, I'm saying here. I still think I'm in Cape Town, y'all. You know, there's a variety of different cuisines. So you have your Indian cuisine, you have your Cape Malay cuisine, you have Nguni cuisines like Hausa food, and I hope that was the right click.
Okay.
If there are any Nguni people listening right now, I hope that was the right click. I tried. I'm getting better at it.
What do you recommend to any African Americans that are looking to move to South Africa? What do they need to do? We got a few seconds here.
Okay, so firstly, what track are you taking to get to South Africa, right? So there are retirement visas available. There are student visas available. Some people do visa runs, but that's not a sustainable option. I suggest that you find a durable, long-term way to come and stay if you want to. But if you even are coming to visit, like you're going to live.
The question still remains, why are African countries making it easier to relocate African Americans after most of African Americans claims that they are not from Africa? There are some reasons which I'm going to share with you, but you know, it's always debatable. Some of you can come and comment and let me know what you think, but this is my findings. There are few reasons why some African Americans are choosing to move or spend extended time in Africa. It's a mix of culture, social, economic, and even spiritual motivations. Reconnection with roots and identity, that's the first point. Many African Americans feel a strong desire to connect with their ancestral homeland, learn about tradition, and reclaim parts of history lost due to slavery. Programs like Ghana Year of Return 2019 encourage the diaspora to visit, invest, and even settle in Africa. Culture, belonging, and acceptance. Some feels more culturally embraced in African countries compared to the experience of racism and systemic discrimination in the US. Living in Africa can bring a sense of being part of the majority rather than minority. Economic and business opportunities. Africa is one of the fastest growing regions economically. Some African Americans see opportunities in real estate, tourism, agriculture, and tech sectors. In certain areas, the cost of living is lower than in the US, making relocation attractive. Guys, you've heard these points, but there are more points. I'll explain to you more points after we listen to more testimonies from African Americans who are already in Africa. These are young, older, and even some are celebrities. So why are they choosing Africa? Why are they settling in Africa? This is what we are talking about. It's not about me talking good about Africa, but it's about something they experience, their experience. This is why I decided to bring their videos so that we can hear together why they've chosen to go to Africa. As you heard that some of them, they feel like they are connecting with ancestors. Some of them, they feel like they are in Africa, they feel like there's majority than minority because they live isolated life in America. So it's about you explaining to me. But some of them, as usual, they go there because of business. They are doing businesses, as you see some of the videos. Some are even advertising, promoting tourism, business. Now it's about them, what they think about Africa. So let's continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share as we continue to listen to this video.
With Khalees on her 150 acres, soon to be 300 acres of land.
Kenya is everything. Kenya has everything. It is the hub of East Africa for technology and finance and obviously agriculture. It is all privately owned land here. All the animals are free and they're running wild, and we're farming, and it's dope building a little community.
This is a message to any black person worldwide. I think if you are going on vacation to Tulum and Cabo, that's great. But if you have an opportunity, a chance, a moment to visit Africa, Ghana, Lagos, Tanzania, Ethiopia, then you should take that chance. There's nothing like being surrounded by black people, understanding your culture, feeling welcome, feeling safe. It's nothing like what America will teach you that it is. It's something that what we learned about is it's better, it's bigger, it's beautiful, the people are kind. So I encourage you to go understand your roots, find your people, and love them the way that they would love you.
I'm here because I've been to the castles and I saw the door of no return. And I realized that my ancestors must have made the statement that we will be back. And I am that wish, that dream, the return back to my home. Even though I've been away for a while, I'm here now.
Merci beaucoup.
As well to check your names. If your names are displayed. Blanche Antoinette Williams.
It's on.
Keshu L. Hill.
Congratulations! Congratulations! Congratulations!
Ghana, bro.
Yeah, Ghana.
Thank you, Ghana.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Thank you. What is the reason why white people are coming for the Ghanaian citizenship? I don't know. This is what I don't know. And I was shocked to see huge number of whites, you know, and Ghana gave it to them. Guys, come, let's watch this video together and share our thoughts. Let's watch.
Excuse me.
What is the fourth point? Many lifestyle and community. Many find a slower pace of life, stronger sense of community, and traditional values appealing. Expat often highlights hospitality, vibrant cultures, and family-oriented societies. What about spiritual and emotional fulfillment? Moving to Africa is something described as a spiritual homecoming. For some, it's about healing, generational trauma linked to slavery and colonization. Political and social reasons. Some African Americans are disillusioned with ongoing racial tension, police violence, and political division in the U.S., and see Africa as a place of refugee and possibility. Popular destination includes Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Kenya, Tanzania, Sierra Leone, Benin, you name it. And what do you think about this? Let's continue to listen to other videos where some African Americans are giving us more evidence why they chose that country and how is their experience so far and what are they doing and how is business in Africa and how much did they had for them to settle in Africa. I'm not saying everything is like honey. No, there are some also difficulties they are facing, which they will explain to you. But at the end of the day, they've chosen to stay in those countries, as I said, because there are some other African countries where some African Americans went to stay, but they did not like, might be the lifestyle. I don't know if it's about the lifestyle. Might be some African countries, the economy is not good. Might be it was very difficult for them to get citizenship or else to be allowed to stay there. So there are a lot of things. So let's continue listening to what they are saying as we continue to subscribe, like, comment.
1 whole year. That is how long it has been since I moved from the US to Uganda, Africa, like a whole year. So your girl can tell you the 411 of like planning your move from America or any other country, and if you want to experience living in the motherland, right? So I'll say this off the rip, like I still 100% stand by my decision to move here. I absolutely love living here. But, right, there is a but. If you are someone that, you know, is not open-minded, this journey is not for you. If you are someone that cannot pivot, like, this journey is not for you. If you're someone that gets stressed out easily about inconveniences, this journey is not for you, okay? If you're someone that requires a lot to be happy, this journey is not for you. And I'll break those down by saying, like, obviously you're moving from a quote unquote developed country to a developing country. So a lot of your things that you've gotten used to there are not here, but they're different things that replace those things in a beautiful way, right? So you have to program that into your mind that you're going to be giving something up in order to gain something else, right? So first thing that I would say is customer service, right? Customer service is a big thing in the West. Here in Uganda, not so much, you know, and it's been something that I had to like get used to, because customer service is something that is like so ingrained in me. Like, I'm Jamaican, so even in my country, like, customer service is not the best, but we're hospitable, right? It's been interesting trying to like learn Ugandan dialects and also understand what they mean when they are talking to you, because off the rip it comes off like, what did you just say to me, right? And it takes a minute to get used to. Let me give you an example. When the utility person comes to my house to like tell me that my water bill is due, or like something happens and he has to come to my house to tell me that I owe for my water, he literally comes and says to me, I'm demanding you to pay me XYZ. Who says that? Like, who says that? So then I'm looking at him like, what do you mean you're demanding me? Like, what does that mean? And he's like, yes, madam, I'm demanding you. I'm like, what? So for me, that was an adjustment. I was very confused. I was just like, you can't come to my house and talk to me like that. If you are requesting that I need to clear my bill, you need to come and be like, hello, good morning, I'm requesting that you clear your bill because it is due. You don't come to me and be like, I'm demanding you, right? So those things took me a minute to get used to, because I was not used to someone speaking to me like that, right? But I've been here a year, so now I'm used to it, and when someone says it to me, it doesn't come off as an offense. Like, I understand what is it that they're saying. But in the beginning, your girl was ready to fight. Your girl was ready to fight, because who are you talking to like that? Who are you talking to like that? So those things, like cultures, mannerisms, and stuff like that, you have to be ready and willing to learn a complete different culture. Like, you cannot come with the mindset that, oh, I'm used to living in the Western world and I'm used to these things and I'm not going to adjust to anything else, because you're going to be uncomfortable. But if you have the mindset that, okay, I am coming into a different culture and I'm open and I'm willing to learn said culture, then you'll be fine. But you truly have to have patience and you have to be willing to learn, because you're coming into a complete different culture from what you're used to. And
there are some countries in Africa which has made some special arrangements to make it easier for African American to stay in their country. This is such as laws. They have managed to get their laws, our visa or citizenship option that make it easier for African Americans or people of African descent, diaspora, to relocate, settle, or reclaim citizenship. Countries with special programs or looser rules for diaspora Afro-descendant are Benin. Benin passed the law number 2431, effective from September 2024, that grants citizenship to descendants of Africans who were enslaved and deported in the transatlantic slave trade. They also launched My Afro Origins, a digital platform to apply. The other country is Ghana. Most of you know much about Ghana because I think Ghana was the first country in Africa to accommodate African American. Multiple initiative, year of return, beyond the return, aimed at encouraging the diaspora to return. Ghana has granted citizenship to hundreds of African Americans through such programs. Also has a right to abort for persons of African descent or with Ghanaian heritage. Kenya introduced a digital nomad visa, Class N, to allow foreign remote workers to stay and work remotely from Kenya. This makes it easier for people who can work online without needing a local job to stay for extended periods. Visa-free visa on arrival policies for Africans. Some countries have removed visa requirements to make it easier for other Africans, which also helps people of African descent moving from US who hold an African passport if they already have one. Anyway, I'm just adding this. I know it's talking much about Africans, but at the end of the day, might be you are going to get something out of it. Who hold, if they already have one, or via easy entry, while they sought residency, citizenship, examples, Rwanda, Seychelles, Gambia, Benin, and Ghana. Countries offering investor residency naturalization options. Some countries, e.g. Cape Verde, Mauritius, Namibia, have programs for investors, digital nomad or business professionals, which allow residency or long stays, often with easier path towards permanent residency or citizenship later. So these are some of the countries which have managed to revise their rules and visa laws to accommodate African Americans. So what do you think? Do you believe that these African Americans who are staying in Africa, do you think they are still thinking how they used to think? I know it's not everyone, but at the end of the day, there's also other issues where Benin, I remember, Ciara, as you remember, Ciara, one of the celebrities, now she's got her Benin citizenship just because of DNA test. So, as you know, Benin is a French-speaking country, but Ciara did a DNA test and noticed that she's got a Benin gene. So this is also the other way where people can reclaim their African heritage. So to me, I feel like sometimes we can just promote maybe hatred or call people names, but at the end of the day, there's something that can make other people want to go back where they came from. I know it's the ancestors, and those ancestors, we did not know much about the truth on how or why it happened. This is the question. But also in Africa, might be people from Africa, they talk much about this just because they are being taught in schools about history, about what happened. But sometimes also we have to revise this history because some of the teachings, they don't accommodate with what we believe and think. So do we need to believe in the history which the colonies they are teaching us, or else we need to dig much about our ancestors? Is it going to be possible? It's not all that easy to dig history and to gather information and reality about what really happened. Thank you very much for listening. May God bless you abundantly, and I wish you all the best and a brilliant day. Don't forget to watch this video from beginning till end so that you can learn also more about what is happening in Africa. Why is it that now African Americans are uncovering their African roots? Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to all my subscribers, both returning and new subscribers, for your love. Continue watching my other videos as we continue to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Shower your auntie with likes and subscriptions so that we can continue to grow and grow and grow. Thank you. Ciao, ciao. Bye.